2022 has been a really good year, but 2023 is going to be even better, and I'm going to tell you how. So just for some background into my investing journey so you can see where I've got to and where I'm heading, let me just give you a quick rundown. I began investing on January the 11th, 2020, so nearly 3 years ago, and I was 23 years old when I started. I started by shoving £500 into the FTSE 100 because I knew I wanted and needed to start investing, but I didn't really know anything about the investing world. And I remember I was at my job every single day, and at lunchtime, there would be a big screen in the lunchroom, and it would always be on the news channel. And in the bottom corner would be like the FTSE 100 trading information that would just pop up. So I was exposed to that somewhat. I knew a little bit about the FTSE 100, so I thought I'll just invest in that. I then stopped investing between February 2020 and April 2021. Looking back, this was such a dumb decision, and I really, really regret it. But in all fairness, at the time, I was very new to investing. I didn't know that we should take opportunity when it arises in a stock market. And I was just really scared of everything that was happening at that time and what the impact of what was happening would be on my financial situation. And I was kind of thinking, okay, I should stick this money in savings and not invest it right now because the stock market is being beaten. And for some reason, I thought that would truly be the end of the stock market when everything was going crazy. But honestly, I really wish that that wasn't the case and, I was educated more because there was such an opportunity at that time. I then kept researching and learning everything I possibly could about the world of personal finance and specifically investing. And I became more and more and more interested. And this led me to the 3rd of July 2021 when I made this finance channel. And that was because I just wanted to talk about investing all the time, and I wanted to talk about investing with people that also cared. And in April 2022, I decided to double down on dividend investing, and that's pretty much where I am today. When I look back at 2022, it's hard for me to just know how much I actually invested in 2022 because I tend to look at my investment journey in tax years rather than in normal years. But all in all, I think last year went quite well on the investing front. Here's just a few things I actually managed to achieve. I continued to invest. More importantly, I was super consistent, investing pretty much every single month. I built a habit, which now I really live by, and that is the whole idea of paying yourself first. I increased my income and I added new income sources. In 2022, I actually got a new job and then I got a promotion on that job, which looking back, I'm really proud of doing both of those things in just 1 year. And lastly, I invested way more in 2022 than I did in the previous year, 2021. So now what are my goals going forward? What do I want to achieve financially in 2023? So firstly, I've got my general money goals, and then we'll move on to the investing goals. I want to get a pay rise at work or a promotion because I think it's really important to increase your income, and that is one way that I'm going to do that this year. Perhaps more importantly, I want to increase my passive income sources or just my income sources outside of my 9 to 5 by a couple of £1,000 every month. The next one is one that I've been saying for a while now, and that is to get myself onto the property ladder. Of course, the property prices have been a bit wild recently, so I'm hoping to get to this one once they drop slightly. But my aim eventually is to have a few different properties that I perhaps rent or I do up and sell on. And one step that I'm going to be taking to achieve this in 2023 is to actually start opening the right accounts and saving money specifically for that purpose. I'm really serious about becoming financially independent early, maybe at age 35, so just under 10 years' time. And this isn't because I hate my job, because actually I love my job, but I think there's something really powerful in actually being able to remove yourself from the ties of spending your time in return for money. And the reason that this is a goal for 2023 is because I need to start getting really serious about working towards that. I need a strict plan, I need to budget, I need to know exactly where my money's going, and I need to increase my income sources to actually be able to achieve that. And a more general one is just to continue to live below my means without sacrificing my happiness. I am very willing to spend money on experiences and holidays because I get so much value in that. but I am also not someone that is very materialistic, and I don't really need big, flashy, expensive items to be happy. And moving on to perhaps what you clicked on this video for, my investing goals. First, I want to max out more of my stocks and shares ISA. Up to this point, I've had my ISA, like I said, since 2020, and I've not been able to even get to half the amount that you can max it out at, which is 10 grand. So my goal for 2023 is to max out way more than I ever have. I'm not expecting that I'll be able to put the full 20 in, but hopefully at least half the amount. The next one is I want to grow my dividend income. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, I began dividend investing in April 2022. So once we get to April 2023, I'll know exactly how much I made in dividends, so pure passive income across the year. And once I know that, my goal is to double that figure, and then that will be my goal moving forward to the next year. Slight change of outfit, actually a completely new day. When this video was being edited, you couldn't even see my face in this section of the video. It was all just white, but I suppose that's what you get when you use natural light. So we're back for round 2 for this part of the video. My first goal with dividend investing is to actually be able to make enough dividends each and every month that I can pay for something substantial from those dividends. And this is hypothetically speaking. I don't actually physically want to use my dividends to pay for my electric bill or my rent each month, because that would be a bit silly at this stage in my investing journey. I need to actually reinvest those dividends and get the compounding effect. But hypothetically speaking, it would be fantastic to be able to get to a point where I've got enough each month that I could pay for my rent should I want to. And then moving forward into the future, I would love for my dividend income to sustain my whole lifestyle. But of course, that is a goal long term. And the next one is to continue to invest every single month, and more in 2023 than I did in 2022. And hopefully if I get a pay rise at work and the channel keeps doing well and things like that, other factors that I'm trying to work towards, I can increase my income, which will then mean I can put more money into my investments, which is literally so exciting for me. But I think the important thing here is that I just really want to make improvements year on year. And for me at the moment, that is to invest more than I did in the previous year. I've now made a habit of investing, so I can trust myself to invest, but I want to up how much I'm actually investing. Obviously, if you want to achieve a goal, it's really important to plan and show yourself how you're actually going to achieve it. So I've put some really strategic milestones and steps in place to actually help me get to this point. There is also one that I have about my own net worth, but I don't really have that nailed down just yet. There's a few adjustments and plans that I sort of need to put in place for that one. But now I just thought it'd be interesting to include some more general life goals as well. Continue being consistent with uploads and grow this channel. I get so much joy from this channel and it's so motivating, and it really pushes me to keep learning more about investing, and I love connecting with like-minded people like you guys watching. So it would be absolutely fantastic for this channel just to keep growing. It's on a little over 3,000 subs at the moment. Hopefully by the end of 2023, maybe 10,000. And finally, this is a bit more of a personal one. I need to work on my self-limiting and self-doubting beliefs. I'm someone that doubts myself a lot, and honestly, I need to start having the I can attitude, because it's going to get me much further in life. Maybe one of you can actually relate to that. But anyway, leave your goals for 2023 in the comments below and we can all work together to achieve them. See you in the next one.